Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be going over how to get this Ursula inspired makeup look. If you want to, you could totally do the chest. Speaking of which, totally not naked over here. We got clothes on. It's just low cut because I was going to do my chest and then I decided against it because it's going on midnight now and your girl has to get up at 6. So it is time for me to hit the sack. But I just really wanted to get this one up for you guys, and believe it or not, this was requested by my mother, so I hope that I did you justice, Mama. I hope you like this one, and I hope all of you guys like it as well. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button before you leave and give this video a thumbs up if you like what you see, and leave me any requests that you have down below. I've absolutely, since this channel has started growing more, you guys have no idea how much I am loving responding to all your comments. It is so awesome. The more subscribers that I get that actually talk to me, it is just so much more like having friends on here than it is just having somebody watching you. I don't know how to explain it. I'm sure a lot of you guys make videos too. Some of you may not. I don't know. But I just cannot tell you guys from the bottom of my heart how awesome it is to have each and every one of you here. So with that being said, I'll shut up now so we can get on into this thing. And let's do this. I went ahead and blocked out my brows to begin this one off camera so it didn't take up as much time. So for foundation, I'm actually taking this LA Girl Pro Coverage foundation in the shade White. It's actually a mixing foundation, but it works really well for this too. And I'm just going to put that on with my fingers at first and then blend it out with my Real Techniques sponge. And then to set it in place, I'm using my e.l.f. HD powder. This is a really good translucent powder for this. I absolutely love my Airspun translucent powder, as you guys know, but sometimes it has a little bit of a tint to it, especially over white foundation. However, this one is a true white translucent powder, so that is what I'm using. This is just going to help give all the shadows a easier blending ability instead of blending over a wet foundation. So to start contouring out the face, I have this Wet n Wild palette that is forever old. I don't even know if they still make this one, but it has a really good purple shade in it that is straight up Ursula purple if you ask me, and I'm just using that to go around my hairline and kind of start hollowing out the cheeks. But then once I get so far into it, I realize that I want to do my eyes first, so that's what we're going to now. So obviously mine probably didn't turn out perfect, but I did use a reference photo and I suggest that you do the same. It just makes life so much easier. And I'm actually using a white eyeliner. I was trying to look in the viewfinder there to make sure you guys could see it. But using a white eyeliner instead of going straight in with the black is going to help fix any mistakes before it's too late, because this can go and be erased right into your white foundation. Once I had my brow shape the way that I wanted it to be, I just picked up a black pencil and went over the white lines. I'm just taking a little pencil brush with some black shadow on it, and I'm using that to really fill in the brow and make sure that it's as dark as it can possibly be. Alright, let's get Ursula's iconic blue eyeshadow going on. I'm taking a Maybelline Eye Tattoo 24-hour, whatever you want to call it. This one is a teal shade. It's not the blue that we need, but it's going to give us a nice blue base to start with and something for the blue shadow to stick to. So I'm just applying that with my finger and warming it up so that it really blends into the skin, and I'm taking it pretty far into the inner corner because if you look at all of her pictures, it goes pretty far up on the nose. So now I'm just taking a blue shadow. This was actually in that Wet n Wild palette too. This palette was made for Ursula, let me just tell you. But I'm just taking that blue shadow and I'm applying it everywhere that I applied that color tattoo, and I'm slightly going over the edges to blend it out. I also wanted to quickly mention that I only did this one eye at a time for the shadow. That way the eye tattoo didn't dry out and it really gave the blue something to stick to. That is going to be key to making sure that you get maximum payoff for your blue shadow. And then bam, just like that, we are done with the other eye and onto the crease. So for the crease, I'm taking another pencil brush and I'm taking a black eyeshadow, the same one from that Wet n Wild palette, and I'm again referencing that picture very, very heavily here, and I'm lining up a cut crease. I guess we'll call it a cut crease to blend out the cut crease and give a little bit more definition to the top part of the eye, so it's not just that stark white shade, I whipped out the old 120 palette and took the lightest blue in there and just went around the edges. Now it's time to add our forehead wrinkle because she is always scowling and just so unhappy, so we've definitely got to represent that part of her personality. And I tried to kind of wing her eyebrows in because that's how the picture looked, but it kind of worked and kind of didn't, so that's up to you on whether you want to do that. But I'm just adjusting the eyebrows a little bit more. Again, like I said, I'll keep doing this through the video to get them the way that I want them to be. And then while I had that liner out and warmed up, I just took it and lined my lower waterline and upper waterline and really smudged it out. This is going to give very dark, smoky eyes. For upper liner, I'm using the Tarteist clay paint liner, and I'm just drawing on a super thick line and winging it out quite heavily. And then I'm also going to go ahead and draw on some fake lashes on the bottom, on the outside corners, because I'm not really a fan of putting false lashes on my lower lash line, and I really wanted to add some drama there. And to continue on with the drama before adding false lashes, I'm going to be using the ICONIC mascara. This one is the Moodstruck Epic Mascara, and I do sell this, so if you would like to purchase, there will be a link down below, but this stuff is fantastic on your eyelashes. You honestly could probably get by without using any false lashes, but I was feeling it today, and y'all know that never happens, so I figured why not go with it for once. And the lashes that I picked up were actually by Profusion, and I've got to say I was really impressed with this pair of lashes. I went ahead and applied those off camera because, as y'all know, I truly struggle, but now we're going to start working on the rest of the face. So I'm taking that purple shade, and I am taking a flat, super skinny brush, and I'm just working it into the hollows of my cheeks, and also going right around the apple of my cheek too. This is going to really make it pop out and look like an Ursula cheek. And then I'm taking it down my nose as well to help slim it down. And then it is on to the chin, which I think was my favorite part to play around with. So I'm just taking a eyeshadow blending brush and loading it up with that purple shadow and going around in a circle. This is just going to really make your chin stand out and look like it is jutting forward. I'm also going to be using that flat brush to create a jawline for myself, since you can clearly see I don't have much of one, but I really felt like she needed a little bit of a jawline, even though in the movie I don't really think she has that much of one, so we're sisters in that sense. Alright, on to these crazy lips. You guys, I don't even know how to tell you what in the world was going on in my head. I knew that I wanted to make my lips bigger for this, but like, holy cow. It was too late. I was not about to start all over again, and I don't think it turned out too bad, but they really for sure could have been smaller, and I suggest that you make them smaller. I know this isn't exactly a look that has to be realistic looking, but you could really tell that I overlined my lips really bad. It went from 0 to 100 real quick like. Then it is time to add the ICONIC URSULA Mole. And you're pretty much done except for the hair. And let me tell you, the hair was such a struggle for me. I actually bought a can of white hairspray, and that stuff literally sucked. So all I did was tease my hair up as big as I could possibly get it. And then I started to try to spray that stuff, and it seriously did nothing. So I switched over to dry shampoo and got way more coverage that way. But that white paint definitely ruined it for me. Alright, you guys, and this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this one. It was a heck of a lot of fun to make. And if you recreate it, please make sure to tag me on Instagram. My handle is @LoveNikkiRenee. I would love to see your creations as any of my videos go. Anything that you decide to recreate, I would love to see that, so just make sure to tag me on Instagram. And that's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and always be you. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.